sis, let me tell you. Hey, it's your sissies. You're listening to Sis, Let Me Tell You podcast. We're your hosts.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Jazz.
Hey,
and I don't
Sister
have
Jazz.
on fancy eyeliner under my bottom eyes like Jess does. And she's matching her shirt. Is this a shirt or a dress?
It's a robe.
Oh, I would have never guessed. Is this episode 69 all over again?
I honestly wish I had this robe for
that
69.
Well, here we are. Now you're wearing it. So
77 gets it.
77. So. That's a lot.
That is a lot. When I was writing the number down, I was just like, dang.
Consistent as hell, your girls.
Yeah, we sure are.
Mm-hmm.
Consistent with our work ethic and our comedy.
Yes.
Consistently
keep
funny.
It coming. Constant. It's because it comes naturally to us. That's what Whoopi Goldberg told us.
Huh?
On Instagram. That's what she said. There.
Goodbye.
She said, you
could have said literally anyone else and I would have believed
Viola Davis also said it.
Wait.
Steve Harvey too.
Okay. Who else? Who else you got?
Just some other comedians. Have you ever heard of Dave Chappelle?
I knew you were going to say Dave Chappelle.
You did? I literally just thought of him on the fly. I was thinking, who's comedian? Kevin Hart.
Exactly. I knew you were running low.
Yeah.
You didn't think of Kevin Hart. So.
No, I didn't. But he did say something now that you said that. Yeah,
no.
He's also complimented us. So.
You can't claim it now. Okay?
Well, now. Before we get this episode started, let's mention our cups, our tumblers again. They are out. They're ready for you to order. Here they are. Two
ready for
different
you
kinds.
to order. Ready for you,
sparkly
you
kind and then like a gunmetal kind. And they look cool. We had like a mock.
They are.
A mock-up of what it would look like. So we weren't really sure. But then when we saw them made, we were like, oh yeah, those are fire.
It's not as flat of a color as I thought it was going to be. It's not shimmery.
It does have some shimmer to it, but think of it as like the coat to like a car, the paint.
Oh yes, good.
It's like
good
that
analogy.
shimmer, but it's like that's what you want, that shimmer in your paint on your car, so it sparkles. But it's not like super feminine or anything.
It's not glittery.
No, it's not glittery. Well, maybe it could be considered shimmer, but no, not glitter like this. It's not dramatic like this. It just has like a shine to it. It's pretty.
It's
nice.
very pretty.
Yeah, I really like it.
So get yours today.
Yeah,
because you're slipping.
The collab with Made of Steel, my sister-in-law. She's so talented. She does all types of stuff. So don't stop at buying tumblers from us. You know, check out her page and see what else she can
she can whip up for you.
She stays honestly, doing stuff.
She does, and I'm actually excited to be in talks with her about other collaborations.
Yes,
later.
yes,
like not just Tumblr, something else.
Yeah, I would love for her to be able to quit her job and do this full time, and then she can work with us all the time.
We also want to quit our jobs. So,
well, you're right.
So stop slipping when you be sipping.
I don't know if you guys all saw that on Instagram, but we definitely got our CultureCon tickets for New York.
We're going.
So we're definitely going. There's no turning back. So thank you to everyone that's purchased tumblers so far. Keep running it up because we got other shit to pay for. Like a place to stay and flights and shit. We'll take all that you can give.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Please and thanks.
Please and thank you. All right. Well, let's spill it.
Okay. Oh, did you know that Tori Kelly has a new album?
No.
Mm-hmm. I just got the notification from Spotify today.
Oh, you did?
I started listening. Yeah.
I'd love to hear what she got to say. You know what? She's married now.
Mm-hmm.
This can stay in. She's married now, and so I feel like her music will mature some. She had like a lot of like, I just want a boy type of music. Her voice has always never declined.
Never.
But some of the songs I couldn't relate to because, bitch, I could be your mama. Not a gnat flying next to me, wanting to be on camera. Move. It was big.
He's our third host. Surprise, everyone. It's Natty.
That's cute. The gnats aren't cute though. So, but yeah, I'd be interested to hear what her new sound is because it's been years since she's made like an album.
Mm-hmm. It sounds good so far.
So you have started listening.
Songs. I have started, yeah.
Okay. I'll have to look into that. I would love to hear her. Yeah. You know she's mixed, right?
Yeah, we talked about that.
I thought so.
Uh-huh. We talked about that white on
card
here.
Heavy, but yeah, her daddy's black.
She does lean. She definitely leans more white. That's okay.
But that hair screams black. I mixed with something.
Does it scream?
Yeah.
It's the loosest
now that it does.
I've ever
it is loose, but it's huge. And I feel like when you see her with her dad, you'd be like, oh, now I see it. Okay,
but that's not a scream. That's a whisper. But yeah. It's not screaming nothing.
It's not screaming. Okay, yeah, you're right. No, you're right. Okay, well, it is whispering. It says something.
It's a when you find out, then you're like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
but you're not immediately looking at her and saying, that's a black girl right there.
But her voice gives, I was raised in a black church.
Mm-hmm. Her voice definitely gives, we're Baptist, but
Lutheran,
Lutheran, whatever. Yeah.
Pentecostal.
Not Stop it.
Okay, let's get into some gossip for real.
Okay.
Because boy, do we have some doozies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Spill it, sis.
Okay, so now is the time for you to open up either Instagram or Facebook, and you can follow along with the photos and videos if there are any that pertain to what we're talking about. Do it now before you get left.
Now. Before you get left behind.
Alrighty. This was a doozy. This is a listener suggestion.
Excuse me. Mm-hmm.
And it is several rabbit holes. This is about Lizzo. I know we've all seen.
We would have talked about this anyway. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know we've all seen something about this. So what I have here is all of it.
Ooh. Just you be doing your research. That's why I was like, ooh, I pray she covers this because y'all know I love to hit or miss. Just a quick.
Well, I didn't have a choice. There was just way too much for my memory to handle.
Okay. And let me say that I have seen bits and pieces, but I have been avoiding this like the plague. It's everywhere, and I haven't read into any of it. Okay. So a lot of this I do not know.
It will be new to you.
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll get my true reaction.
Yes. So I have what's actually going on.
Okay.
The aftermath, her response, all of it.
Okay, great.
Okay. So even if you feel like, oh, I feel like I heard this, I'm probably going to
get into it. So shut your mouth, in other words. Shut up.
No. Listen. I just don't want you to be thinking in the back of your mind, oh, I hope she doesn't forget to mention this.
Because I would do that. Mm-hmm.
Well, and then you're not listening to them what I'm saying and you may miss something. I'm trying to get ahead of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you miss girl. That's one thing I do. Do. So this is long. Everyone buckle up.
Okay.
The disclaimer is that everything I'm going to say about this is alleged.
Of course.
I'm going to just put that out there. I'm going to say it throughout, but if I don't say it, it's still all alleged. Mm-hmm. Y'all not going to catch me up like Tasha K. Okay. Got it?
Okay.
All right.
We just reporting what we've read other places.
Exactly. And the first part that I'm going to talk about, the lawsuit, I got all of these statements from this TikTok video. Mm-hmm. And the person who posted, their name is I'm Not a Lawyer, but...
Oh, I like that. Follow them.
Mm-hmm. I followed her immediately. She's black.
Oh.
And she knew what the fuck she was talking about.
Oh.
Girl, she had screenshots of the lawsuit paperwork. I'm like,
immediately. Oh,
you ain't
very
said
good.
Shit. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's get into it, guys.
Okay.
I'm going to have to read. Okay. So the lawsuit was filed by 3 women. Mm-hmm. Their names are Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noelle Rodriguez.
Okay.
All women of color. The defendants of this lawsuit are Lizzo as an individual.
Okay.
Big Girl Touring Inc., which is her company, and they will be called BGBT going forward because it's too long to keep repeating. And Shirlene Quigley, who is Lizzo's dance captain.
Okay.
Okay. So all three of these people and companies are the defendants of this case.
Okay.
Okay. Davis and Rodriguez were both former contestants on Lizzo's Amazon show called Watch Out for the Big Girls.
Cute.
And there are 9 complaints to this lawsuit. Okay. Yeah. And they're all listed.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Number 1, hostile work environment, which is basically stems to sexual harassment. This complaint is brought by all 3 of the plaintiffs against all 3 of the defendants.
Okay.
Okay. This is going to be a lot, so I'm going to try to do my best, but I hope you all can keep up.
Yeah.
Okay. The claim is that backs up this complaint, that they were pressured to participate in a nude photo shoot on the Watch Out for the Big Girls show.
Oh.
Quigley, who is the dance captain, allegedly had a habit of sharing stories about pleasuring herself, sexual fantasies, and practicing what I'm assuming is like her dick sucking skills on a banana in front of everyone.
Oh, God.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What?
This is
How
the
does
dance
this even come up?
instructor?
The dance captain, yes.
Yeah, how does this casually... All right.
Hey, I've got this banana here. You want to see what I can do with it? Okay. Banana is a running theme, so...
Okay, because I saw something about a banana, so I figured it would be coming up later. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Following an Amsterdam show, Lizzo allegedly invites everyone to a red light district bar called Bananen Bar.
Okay. Now, before you move forward, these were all backup dancers for her, right? I don't know if you mentioned that or not.
Yes, they are all previous employees of Lizzo, and they were dancers. Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you had mentioned that or not.
I don't know if I did either.
Okay. That's okay.
At this Bananen Bar, she allegedly encouraged her employees to engage with the sexual performers. So at this bar, it's like it's a va-va-voom place. Okay. It's in the red light district, so that should tell you everything you need to know.
Alrighty.
The employees were also, so basically by engaging with the sexual performers, they were to catch items that were shot out of the performers' body holes. Lizzo allegedly would also loudly cheer to motivate her employees to eat the bananas that were placed in their vaginas.
All right.
Okay. Now that's all encompassed under complaint number 1.
Damn, all that? All right.
Okay. Complaint number 2 is related to complaint number 1, which is failure to prevent / remedy the hostile work environment, which is the sexual harassment.
Got it.
So it's 2 separate charges, but it's basically the same thing. Yeah, it's straightforward. This is all of the defendants, and it just claims that they were all aware of, were present for, or participated in creating the hostile work environment and did nothing to stop or prevent it. Okay. Complaint number 3. Religious harassment, which I've never heard of before.
Me neither. I can imagine what it would be, but I'll wait till you explain.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to hear what you think it is.
Either like you are harassed about what your religion is, or they try to make you convert to whatever they believe.
Bingo! You got it. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. So this is all of the plaintiffs against Quigley, the dance instructor. Okay.
Yeah. Coach, whatever she
is. And Captain, girl.
Captain.
That's annoying. And BGBT. Who's remembering Captain?
So not against Lizzo personally.
Correct.
Okay.
So basically, Quigley was constantly pressuring the plaintiffs to convert to her beliefs. And I don't know what those beliefs are, but it's not important.
Yeah. I was curious, but it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure. She said that it was her personal mission to convert Rodriguez specifically. This is something Rodriguez brought up. Mm-hmm. And if you were unwilling or uninterested in, her trying to convert you, then she would berate you. Now, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Quigley also kept tabs on Davis's virginity. So Davis, somehow it came out while they were recording that show, that she was a virgin. Mm-hmm. And allegedly it made for a constant topic of conversation. How uncomfortable. Number 4.
Do we know how old these ladies are, the defendants? It's okay.
I don't
I've seen
know
pictures
off the top of my head, but
so
they
they're not
are
babies, but
I mean, they're probably
20s, maybe
20s,
early
maybe
30s.
Early 30s,
okay.
Maybe.
Okay,
yeah.
When I think of virginity, I think of youth, young,
really young.
Yeah, but that's nothing to say.
So people be holding it.
Oh, I know.
And clearly, in the environment that she's working in, it's a choice at this point.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because it was too easy. Yeah.
It's too easy. Exactly. Yeah. So it could be a religious thing for her. I don't know. Or
okay.
It's a personal choice. Number 4 is related to number 3. It is failure to prevent or remedy religious harassment. Okay. All of the parties were aware and did nothing. Mm. Number 5, racial harassment. This is Williams and Davis versus BGBT. Okay. Williams and Davis are both black, and them and some of the other black dancers were called lazy, snarky, unprofessional, and accused of having bad attitudes. Mm. None of these terms were used to refer to the non-black dancers.
Of course not.
Now, let me also mention Quigley's black. Now, wait a minute.
And I had a feeling, I don't know, just based on...
She's young and black. And that's what surprised me. Because her name is not giving.
That's her first name or last
name?
name?
Quigley?
Oh,
you sound old. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I had to look her up because I was like, what's she looking like?
Right. What is young she looking
black?
Like? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Number 6, disability discrimination.
Uh-oh. Now that'll get you.
Get you every time.
Yep.
And we know that Lizzo has had issues with that in the past anyway.
Oh, no. I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Davis brought this against BGBT and Lizzo.
Okay.
Before filming the Watch Out for the Big Girls.
39. Go ahead.
Who is?
Quigley.
Okay. I mean, that's young enough. For that name, yeah. That's youthful.
Yeah, she should be 80
Thanks for looking that up.
That name.
Before the filming of Watch Out for the Big Girls, the participants of the show were given a psych exam.
Oh.
And the results of that psych exam were shared with BGBT and Lizzo.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Davis struggles with anxiety, depression, and binge. Are you hearing this?
Binge drinking?
And a binge eating disorder.
Oh. Okay.
So obviously some of that came out in her psych evaluation. So BGBT and Lizzo should be aware. there was a re-audition that was, happened in the show, which may be common. I'm not sure. But the circumstances of this re-audition allegedly caused Davis to have an anxiety attack. She felt like she couldn't leave the stage, which resulted in her losing control of her bladder.
Oh, no.
I know. BGBT and Lizzo, after that, even though she pissed herself, interrogated Davis during a meeting to basically wanting her to explain why she's gained so much weight. Now, you already know the issues that's going on with her.
Why bitch, are you fat? What you mean?
Here we go. Here we go, sis.
I'm fat. Thank just you. The reason that you fat. We both fat together. We see each other.
We see each other.
Yeah.
We looking in the same mirror, Ms.
Yeah.
Okay, so
whoa.
Davis explained in a separate video. So this was not a part of the TikTok. I saw this separately. She explained that she was confused as to why they were asking, why she had gained weight or what's going on. Because her effort / performance did not change. Like she was still giving it all she had, and her performance.
So why are you asking?
Exactly. Why are you so concerned about this? The only thing that changed was her weight. And she was told that people can get fired for gaining weight in their industry, which is rich. Coming from Lizzo. Yeah, bitch. Now wait a minute.
I cannot.
And Davis basically reiterated. She's like, what do you want me to say that you already don't know? So she reiterated that she has a binge eating disorder. And then Lizzo and BGBT were like, oh, now this is something you already knew. What do you, what?
And even
what
if she didn't.
About?
And even if she didn't. Yeah. Yeah.
Number 7. Intentional interference with prospective economic advantage. This is all of the plaintiffs against BGBT.
Okay.
Turn the page.
Okay. Turn it. Whip it. Whip it good.
Okay. The dancers had other offers and opportunities that were, offered to them. And BGBT told the dancers' agents to decline those offers, even though BGBT was not paying them at that time. So it's not like it was even conflicting with what they were doing for BGBT. They were just like, no. So they lost out on some money and some opportunities. Number 8, assault. This is Rodriguez against Lizzo. In a separate event, a dancer, I don't think it was any of the 3 plaintiffs, just totally separate. A dancer was fired in the hotel lobby, and Rodriguez expressed that it was unprofessional of Lizzo to do that. And allegedly, Lizzo approached Rodriguez aggressively, in quotes, yelling profanities, cracking her knuckles, and balling her fists, preparing to attack Rodriguez.
Wow.
Lizzo allegedly says, "You're lucky. You so fucking lucky." Okay. Number 9. This is the final complaint. False imprisonment. This is going to blow you backwards.
It already has, based on the name.
This is Davis against BGBT.
Okay.
After Davis was terminated, she was allegedly held in a room against her will. She was told she couldn't leave unless she agreed to having her phone searched. When the search was complete, she was allowed to leave the room.
You lying.
What are you so concerned about getting out there? Okay, so now we're on to the aftermath of this lawsuit.
There's going to be more girls that come forward. They can't be the only 3 that this has happened to.
You're correct, Miss Squirrel. Okay, so many former employees have come out in support of the dancers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And Lizzo responds. Let me pull up my tab.
Okay. I think I saw a little bit of what she responded, but I had to make myself.
It's long.
Blinders. I was like, no, don't.
I know. No. I know. I don't have to read the whole thing, but I will if you want me to.
Just read like the main piece. If it's long, don't read the whole thing. Okay. We'll post the whole apology. How about that as a picture?
Well, it's several slides, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. But.
Oh, well, we can post it in our stories or something, maybe.
Okay. She posts, these last few days have been gut-wrenchingly difficult and overwhelmingly disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness has been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually I choose not to respond to false allegations, but you didn't have a choice. Okay. But these are as believable as they sound and too outrageous to not be addressed. These sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional. As an artist, I have always been very passionate about what I do. I take my music and my performances seriously, but because at the end of the day, I only want to put out the best art that represents me and my fans. With passion comes hard work and high standards. Sometimes I have to make the hard decisions, but it's never my intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable or like they aren't valued as an important part of the team. I am not here to be looked at as a victim, but I also know that I'm not the villain that people in the media have portrayed me to be the last few days. I'm very open with my sexuality and expressing myself, but I cannot accept or allow people to use that openness to make me out to be something I'm not. There is nothing I take more seriously than the respect we deserve as women in the world. I know what it feels like to be body shamed on a daily basis and would absolutely never criticize or terminate an employee because of their weight. I'm hurt, but I will not let the good work I've done in this world be overshadowed by this. I want to thank everyone who has reached out in support to lift me during this difficult time. That was the whole thing. It wasn't
okay. It wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. You're a good reader. Okay. I think that's why.
Really? Girl, I stumbled a couple times.
That's all right.
I tried. Okay. So that was her response.
Okay.
Well, people ain't buying it.
They're not?
Not buying it. She's lost over 150,000 followers within 24 hours. Also, a director called Lizzo arrogant, self-centered, and unkind after refusing to film Lizzo's documentary due to feeling disrespected.
Damn.
And Beyonce dropped Lizzo's name from her Break My Soul Queens remix.
I saw that on tour.
She said, snatch out of there.
Gone. We won't mention it again. Mm-hmm. She said, no. We're not about to get caught up in this mess. That's it. Oh, you did good. Oh. Whoa. Where do I begin? Okay, well, do you believe it?
Yeah. I feel like there's too many points for this to not have some validity. Like,
agreed.
Her peeing on stage and stuff. Is someone really pulling that out their ass or...
Yeah. And other people will be able to corroborate their stories too.
Right.
And they will.
And the whole banana bar thing, from what I heard, Lizzo has been talking about wanting to go to this bar for like a really long time, for years.
Yes.
So it's like...
There's a video that they found from like 2017 or 19 about her talking about the banana bar, whatever it is. And I didn't know what they were talking about because I hadn't read all this yet. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah.
So it's just like...
Yeah. And it's not, I think some people don't realize their power. So they may not have put a gun to these girls' head and said, put this banana that was just in your pussy in your mouth. But
bingo,
they work for you. So you're in a position of power, but you're also famous and they may need this. This is their job. They can't afford to lose their job.
Yes.
So that power that you have over these individuals, if you push even a little bit, they're going to do it because they don't have a choice. And that puts you in the wrong. Yeah.
Right. And in that same video where, was it Davis? After she said that, after she was in that same video where she was saying that they were confronting her in that meeting, the other girl was basically saying that there was no separation with Lizzo between, you know, professional relationships with all of these people and personal. She was like, it was so muddy that, you know, it was just like, I kind of wanted it to be a harsher line.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah. And she was like, you know, it definitely a lot of situations felt like you had to go along with what she said because you'll get more preferential treatment and you'll get more bookings if you just go along with what she wants you to do.
Right. So. Oh, that's terrible.
A mess.
I'm sure there'll be tons about this that comes out in the next several weeks, if not longer. So we'll keep y'all updated. Thank you for looking up all that. That was good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Okay. I mean, the whole trial we're going to be following. So you will hear from this.
True. Okay, well, this was not as messy.
Funny, Jesus.
Not as messy, but expected. Sadly. Summer Walker. There was a video. You know, she was dating Lil Meech, Big Meech's son.
Who's Big Meech?
Big Meech, sis, the drug trafficker.
Larry Hoover. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say, please, Jesus, BMF, Lil Meech. Okay. You remember how we talked about BMF, the show, where old girl?
Yeah, because I said blowing money fast. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that. Okay. There was a video that came out. I have something on this, actually. Let me pull it up. There was a video that surfaced online earlier this week of him. Somebody must have taken the video of him leaving a woman's apartment in Houston. Who? Now, he's supposed to be Lil Meech.
Okay.
And he's supposed to be dating Summer Walker.
Oh.
Okay, I didn't make that clear. My bad. They were dating.
No, I got lost.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I was trying to tell you who Lil Meech was, yeah. Well, so there's this video that came out, and it's him leaving a woman's apartment in Houston, Texas. So he responds in an Instagram story, and he's like, damn, I can't help my cousin bring the bags in the house. We went to the grocery store, man. That's his response to this video. Okay. And now let me add, there were no grocery bags in
I was going to say,
in the video.
Was there at least one bag that she needed assistance with or no?
No, probably an overnight bag, Ms. Girl. No grocery bags in sight, okay?
Okay.
Within the hour of this video being posted, Summer took to social media. She said, it's just crazy how a nigga will really try to pursue the fuck out of you for 2 years, make you meet their whole family, want to be around you and your kids all day and pay bills just to embarrass you to the world. Now, let me add, this is just the type of relationships that she's
seems to find herself in.
I mean, she wrote a whole album about this. Her last album was just this. Mm-hmm. She wants a soft life. They give her a hard time. She don't have no soft life. That's just what this is. Now, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Remember when some girl was wearing his chain? That big ass BMF chain, I think it was. And she was wearing it. Now, that would have been my straw right there.
That was my first. Yeah.
And I'm sure he covered it up, you know. And so she was like, okay, you know. But maybe that kept her. She was like, okay, this your last chance. I don't know. But I mean, so she speculated in the past. Because she ended up DMing that girl like, how'd you get his necklace? I mean, okay. So, anywho, on last Monday, she took to social media again, and she said, "I tried my best to be Jada Waiter, but I couldn't. It was cute though. I wish him the best." And then she posted again and said, "Can't do this cheating stuff." Oh, God. You know who she's talking about when she says Jada? I can't think of Jada's last name.
Not Jada Pinkett.
No. Jayda. Somebody put Jada Waiter. That's funny. Jada Cheeves.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who she is. You wouldn't. We're old.
Okay.
She's Instagram famous, basically. And I think she has a business or two. Whatever. She's also on a show. Girl, remember when I told you I was getting my hair done and that girl was watching all these shows that I was just like, I'm too old.
What is this?
Add that to the list. I'm too old for this. Jada was on that show and I was like, oh, okay, this is how people know her. Okay. Anywho.
Interesting.
Yes. And she dates or has dated or is the baby mama of
I'm not gonna know this person.
Lil Baby, the rapper. Yes,
okay.
Okay.
I was gonna be like 8 degrees of separation. Who is it?
I know. So people were like coming at her like, bitch, no, you've been cheated on. You didn't have to use Jada as your example. You tried to be Jada Waiter. No, you being yourself. You constantly getting played with for a food.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that.
Crazy.
You didn't have to throw
you
her
don't have
under
to drag
the bus.
anyone else into what's going on with you. Yeah.
Correct. So then I guess when she's realizing like, oh, it's over, she put it on social media. It's done. Lil Meech took to social media again. Oh, no. He posted a screenshot of a message with his dad who's still locked up. And he's basically just saying like, how's it going? And he's like, I'm good. All I need, all I need is you, basically. So then Summer posted, girl, it became a bit of a war. Summer posted on Instagram, it is Squidward's hands holding a piece of paper that says, I just miss my dad. I just miss my granny. This is her saying, this is him. She said, go to see the lady and heal that childhood trauma. Because his dad's in jail. I don't know who his grandma is. She must be dead. I don't know. So then he posts a picture of his face in the camera and some girl licking his face, grabbing his neck, holding him and licking his face. You can't see who she is.
But why even do that?
Because you're trying to get back at her. You want to make her upset. But she's like, oh, I don't get
But
no
you
fuck.
we already know now that you cheated. So that's not gonna get anyone riled up. We already know that you do that. So
well, she did not get riled up. You are correct. Her response was bitch number 5. She and a laughing, crying emoji. She does not care.
You can't.
Girl, it's too much.
It's too
much.
That's crazy.
Like, oh God, yeah, I know. So she's back on the market.
Who's gonna?
And she was out partying. I don't know. You know they say she's dirty, so I don't know.
Oh, she said she admitted to not bathing or something.
I know. She said that she don't like bathing or she don't wash something. She take whole baths or something. Either. That's what it was. Yeah. Takes whole baths or something. She looked like
I don't like bathing either. I'm freshly bathed. Mm-hmm. But I'm never going to be like walking around dirty and bragging about it. That's not what I'm going to do.
But you're just going to walk around dirty and be hush hush?
No.
About it?
I just won't.
You'll
if I
shower
have somewhere
begrudgingly.
To go, I'm going to shower. Yeah.
Okay. Another thing and another one. This doesn't have to do with Summer Walker though. Moving on to something else. In other news.
Moving on.
Well, Beyonce is now on tour in the U.S. I think her U.S. tour just started.
Yes. And
there have been, of course, releases of like what she's wearing. She switches it up. She was wearing this mirrored big brim hat. And they were pictures of her obviously taken in the hat. Mm-hmm. And somebody didn't like that. Oh, God. Erykah Badu. She said, No, you better call Tyrone. That's my judge.
Not Tyrone, and then clone him. What?
She ended up posting on the picture that Beyonce posted. She posted in the comments, "I'm flattered." Mm-hmm. And she then posted pictures in her stories. One of Beyonce wearing that mirrored hat, and then one of her wearing a very similar mirrored hat. And she was like, "This is my favorite mirrored hat, blah, blah, blah." What did she say? I think I have it in my phone, maybe. I wanted to say what she actually put. Maybe I don't have it in my phone. Anywho, she she wasn't happy about it. Let's just say that. I think she put in the second one, girl, not a video playing in my ear.
Oh, sis.
Not being able to focus.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there it is. I paused it. Where's it coming from? I got too many tabs open.
That is the struggle for sure.
Yeah. So I think she was like, I guess I'm everybody's stylist. That's what she said. Yep, she put, "I guess I'm everybody's stylist." And then
okay.
People were kind of coming at her like, now she's doing this mirrored look because it's the Renaissance tour. Like, this is her thing, the mirrored look. But also, we know you started these hats. We know that this is you. And then she also, like you said, like during her tour, she was saying, she took out Lizzo's name. So then she was saying Badu, 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 Badu. So they don't know if Beyonce was taking shots at Erykah Badu or after all of this, or if she was just kind of like giving respect, because she does mention her in the song. So, she clearly.
And maybe she was doing it to pay homage to her, but maybe. I guess how do you know that it's, I guess she could have let her know, like, girl, I'm wearing that hat. I don't know. How do you tote that line of like, I'm doing this to honor you, not to just flat out copy you? It's not like we don't know who Erykah Badu is.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
As I was looking into this, because I was like, this is shallow, very surface. No problem. Let me just look it up. Bookworm. Found this video. Mm-hmm. It's a video made by Culture Spill on YouTube. Oh boy. This is basically, it started off with explaining Erykah Badu and why she dragged Beyonce for stealing this hat idea.
Oh,
it goes
okay.
So much deeper.
It does?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. And when I tell you this video gives examples and then it actually shows you the example, not just saying like she's been sued by multiple people. It tells you who she was sued by and it shows you different articles. Beyonce, there is a short clip that starts this video out of Beyonce from the past saying how they used to go to shows. She was like, nobody wants us to go to their shows because we gonna steal it. We will go to a show, say, hey, good show, and then steal it. She's saying this in the video. Their ideas, their concepts, their outfit choices. Mm-hmm. And she's like, almost like laughing, like head in her hand, ashamed, but laughing. Because we gonna steal it. That's what she said in the video. I was shocked. Then the video is talking about how all these people that have sued her, and then they're showing like side by side. She's doing a video.
Of what she's copying.
Yes, and it's exactly the same. Madonna, she's copied. Identical, sis. Pulling her shirt down like this, and Madonna's doing it in her video. Or wearing like a cross on her with her hand in the shot. Beyonce's doing the exact same things. This is nothing like, I could see it being. No, it's the exact. People have sent her demos of stuff, and then she'll take it. Take the demo. Mm-hmm. Is that not crazy? And then they'll sue her and then they win because she wins because there's no proof that there was one girl specifically that sent her a demo. I want to say she did Survivor off of that demo and I'll send you this video, sis.
Please, I need
it. The girl took her to court to sue her, but she had no proof that Beyonce had the demo before she came out with that song. That's the only reason why Beyonce won. Isn't that terrible? So that just kind of made me look at her sideways like,
I mean,
like
Brashana always talks about how there's no one who makes it to billionaire status, honestly. Like if you've become a billionaire, you've had to do something that's either immoral or screwing somebody over to make this money. Nobody can make it in their lifetime, honestly. 0%. And so, I mean, if you think about it.
But as an artist, I could see you screwing people over in different ways. But as an artist, you're stealing other people's art.
Right.
And then crazy. You're getting all of the... I mean, there was some producers that made this song for Rihanna. Mm-hmm. And then Beyonce got a hold of it and Beyonce made it. And they were like, no. That was supposed to be for Rihanna. She took it. You know what?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It is also kind of because she's praised so much for her creativity.
Yes.
But it's like, is she really creative or she's just...
After this video, I'm looking at her with the side eye. One of Pay's. Yeah, it was 10 minutes and I was like, I can't not watch this. 10 minutes. Yeah. I was hooked all the way through. I'll send it to you so you can see it.
How are people keeping this hush hush? How has no one ever heard of this?
Because she's got money and she can suppress this stuff. All the lawsuits and stuff that we've never fucking heard of. Mm-hmm. That's what, famous people do. That's why they have teams. They'll make sure that publications don't run it. Don't you dare put that out there or you'll never, get another interesting story again or pay people off. You just never know. It's dangerous out there. Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. So yeah, that was wild.
Shit.
I know.
Uh-oh.
That was a lot. You want to get into some drive-by now?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll run through the ones that are short. Real short. Oh, starting with this one.
A sad one. Yeah.
I know. And I just have to.
We'll come back up.
We'll come back up. That's why I put it first. I was like, let's just do this and then rip the Band-Aid off and move on. Angus Cloud. He was the actor in Euphoria. He played, what was his character's name?
Bitch.
Uh-oh. He was the druggie in Euphoria. Look him up, bookworms.
He was the drug dealer.
Yeah. But also a druggie, no? Okay. He was the drug dealer. You're right. Yeah. Well, he passed. Last week. The 31st. Was that this week? That was this week. Earlier this week. He passed this week. Which is sad. Me and Jessica actually already talked about this because when it happened, we were like, oh no, did you hear? But to bring it up to y'all, he was only 25. He,
devastating.
Yeah. His dad passed, I think in Ireland. I was going to say Germany. In Ireland. And he took it really hard. I think he was really close to his dad and he was having suicidal thoughts then after his dad passed. So he was struggling with it. And then he came back to Oakland and he was found dead in his apartment. They're not releasing the cause of his death, but I did read somewhere that it may have been a possible overdose. So it could have been self-induced. I don't know, but it's sad. So sad.
Well, the dad, died from a short battle with cancer.
Yeah.
It was almost like he was diagnosed and then he dwindled extremely quickly. I think that was what was hard for the family to swallow.
They didn't have time to process it.
Yeah, you don't have time that like, oh, okay, this is happening.
Yeah.
It's still sad, but
it is.
You can at least deal with it.
Yeah.
And they didn't have the time.
Come to terms with, maybe they're not going to be here as long as I thought they were. Yeah. So, oh gosh, that is so sad. I know he did battle with his mental health and stuff. So, that's unfortunate.
Girl, where am I? I haven't talked since the first point. Go on, it's still you.
Huh?
I said, I haven't talked since the first point. It's still you.
Damn, it surely is. Okay, this one was a good one, and I don't have to be long on this one.
Okay.
Nene Leakes. You guys know who she is. Stop playing with her. She was on Housewives of Atlanta. That's where she got her start. Let's just say that. Nene Leakes did a interview with Carlos King on his podcast, Reality with the King, I think it's called. The interview was 2 parts. The first part that I started listening to but did not finish. I saw clips, bits and pieces, which made me want to go and listen to the whole fucking thing. but I'll get to you about the points that were the snippets that were released that most people probably saw. But he interviewed her, and it was, from what I could see already, it's good. The first part was an hour and a half. So I'm assuming the second part is another episode that's probably about an hour and a half. So it will take me some time to get through, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to finish by this episode.
Before today, yeah.
Correct. But he did really well interviewing her for multiple reasons. He knows her personally, so they have that rapport and that relationship. And they met, and they met through the Housewives. He was a producer of the Atlanta Housewives, and he was assigned to her. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes. So he knows her extremely well, and they've known each other for years, and they knew each other. They said back when Nene was wearing glue-ins. 27-piece Miss Girl. And he said he was rocking a ball fade or something. I don't know. Anywho, the interview, he asked her about a lot of things.
Okay.
But the one thing that I decided to talk about today was the Kim Kardashian conversation. Did you see anything about her talking about Kim Kardashian? Okay, great.
No.
Well, he asked her, and I'm trying to think of the exact question. He asked her if she thinks that she should be as famous as Kim Kardashian.
Oh, Nene herself.
Yes.
Okay.
And she answered yes. If not more famous, as famous. Now, you know, Nene gonna tell it like it is. Now, what I did not realize before this was that they had the same, they're on the same network. NBC has Bravo and E. But they also had the same, not manager, because her manager's her mom, but it was somebody else that they shared.
Somebody related to their careers?
Yes. They had the same person that helped with their career. Agent. Maybe it was an agent. Anywho, they shared the same agent or talent manager or something. And so her point was, I was here before Kim. That's number one. Mm-hmm. And me and Kim did a lot of the same things. We had shows on popular, programs. Hers was more family oriented because she could show her whole family and stuff. And Nene's show wasn't just about her. It was with other housewives. But she said that she believes that she just wasn't pushed as far as Kim was. Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, it's true. In the comments, I saw a lot of people saying like, it's totally different. You ghetto, basically. It's trash TV. But so is the Kardashians.
Oh,
she
absolutely.
got here with a sex tape.
Right. I was going to say, Nene, the only thing you didn't start with was the sex tape.
Correct. So, I mean, can we really put them? I mean, now their show is different, but starting out, the family fighting each other and talking about sucking dicks.
It was a different type of trash.
It was a different type of trash TV. Yeah, we all watching the same shit, doing the same stuff. Yeah. Now, Nene is older, but still, you got to admit, Nene is probably the most quoted on any housewife show.
As fuck.
On any housewife show, maybe any reality show. I don't know if you could go that far, but for housewives, for sure. Mm-hmm. For sure.
And she's not even on the show anymore, and she's still getting interviews because they want to hear what she has to say.
We want to know what you got to say about these current girls that ain't talking about shit. Yeah. We still want to know what your thoughts are.
That says a lot.
It does. It does. So she said they did a lot of the same things. Kim had a deal with Fabletics. Was it Fabletics? Shoe Dazzle.
Oh yeah.
So did Kim. Her mom was did a show. Didn't Kim's mom have that talk show? Nene was the co-host.
I don't keep up with them.
Okay. Well, Nene was like the co-host or something. Same level. We're here. One thing I will say, Kim's representation was probably stronger because her mama ain't nobody to play with, but also she's white adjacent.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, so that was basically the point that she was trying to prove. Any thoughts on that?
I feel like and this is not my opinion. Okay. I'm assuming whoever the person that they share, talent manager or whatever, agent. I have a feeling that they think that Kim is more marketable.
Oh, sure.
Also, Nene probably comes off to them as more aggressive because she gets into these arguments, knockout, drag out. I don't know if she's ever been in a physical altercation on the show, but she may have.
She's pulled Kim Zolciak's wig.
The ring didn't mean nothing. Those are the days I miss. Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
I would assume that they're just not seeing how profitable she could be.
Correct. They do. They just don't want to pay her. And will she be accepted by, like, she's famous in the black, world, but who is she? Do white people know who Nene Leakes is?
Not Lenethia.
Well, do they? So I went at first when I saw the thing, I was like, no, hold on, bitch. But once I heard her talking about it, I was like, oh. And then when I heard that they had the same agent or whatever, I was like, oh, now that actually makes sense. They're on the same program. Oh, she also mentioned that Kim and their show on E, they were allowed to talk about their businesses. And Nene and them were not. They were told specifically, like, no, we can't spend too much time on this. No. And then that helps push them forward because all they're doing is talking about
them outside of.
Yes. So all they're doing is talking about how you can get them more money. Buy this product. Do this. This is what we support. This is what we doing. So, yeah. So it was all about how things were marketed, how they pushed Kim forward, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, interesting.
It seems like now they can talk about their businesses because on Potomac, Robin, her hat embezzled or whatever.
They do now. They are able to talk about it more now.
They didn't used to, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I guess it was not in their contracts at the time. Then I saw something else about Bravo celebrities. Bethany, you probably don't know Bethany. You do.
You've talked about her before.
Okay. Bethany is trying to start a union for reality stars so that they can get. Wow. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Is Bethany the one that nobody likes?
There's a lot of housewives that nobody likes. She's the real skinny one that makes skinny girl margaritas and stuff. She was in that long, drawn-out divorce.
Girl, I don't know nothing about her personal life.
Okay.
If you're talking about the person that
Bethany Frankel is her name.
Oh, yeah, I think that's her. She's the one who, is a little bit racist. I don't know. I've seen her on TikTok. This bitch be wilding. She's about...
real skinny. Real skinny.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I've seen her body.
Look her up. See if she looks familiar. Bethany Frankel.
Okay. She's talked about Meghan Markle saying, I just don't like her. And they're like, what's there to not like? You don't even know this bitch. I just don't like her. What's her name?
Bethany Frankel. She has a podcast, girl, and this guy that I watch on YouTube. Oh, okay.
That's her. Oh, yeah, she is super skinny. Good God,
been skinny for a long time.
Looking eyes.
Yes, she looks 70.
Oh, that's what they were saying. That's what she was saying about Meghan Markle. She was like, I just don't think she's pretty, and they were like, this coming from you, girl? It's because she's black. What are you not seeing about her that is pretty?
Interesting. Or a jealousy. Yeah. I don't know.
You need to look into that. Yeah. From the sounds of it, this bitch don't like the black.
She not on the show anymore anyway.
Oh, okay.
So I really don't get no fuck. I didn't really care for her then. She's confrontational and she's good for TV, but I never knew of her being racist or anything. I don't think she ever said anything on the show. But I also don't follow her outside the show. Okay, look it up.
Yeah.
So she's thinking about creating or trying to create a union. She does have a really good work ethic. Another thing that Nene mentioned in her interview with Carlos, and somebody a listener sent this to us for our thoughts. So I was like, I'm going to bring it here since somebody's talking about Nene. Kandi Burress. He asked her, what did he say? I don't even remember the question, but it was basically like, should she be on the show or what are your thoughts on Kandi? Is she boring or something?
He said,
what?
Is she being like basically given too much camera time? Are they focusing too heavily on Kandi on the show?
And Nene's answer was yes, a resounding yes. She said, there's nothing, the camera doesn't love Kandi, is what she said.
That line blew me.
Yeah. The camera doesn't love Kandi. They love her family. They love her family, but they don't love her. That's what she said. Mm-hmm. Bitch, it's true. The listener that sent it to us was like, basically like, oh, shut up, Nene. And I could see where they were coming from, but I was like, ask yourself for real. Is Kandi entertaining? No. There's nothing about Kandi that I care to see, especially as she's getting older. No, the answer is no. The only time you think of Kandi and something might relatively be entertaining, it involves her messy ass mama and her husband. That's it. Her mama be dragging her husband through the mud every time. And that's the only, she doesn't want to share anything too private about her like businesses and stuff. They've been talking about that this season. This whole season could be scrapped. This whole crew they got, scrap them. When really? Portia left, Nene left, I'm
done.
Yeah, I'm just not.
Those were the heavy hitter entertainers.
Those were the heavy hitters. And now they're, But Kandi has a really big following, and I think that has something to do with it. Them keeping her because it brings attention to the show.
You know what they not following her for?
Her style. Her voice.
Her voice, her style.
Everything.
None of it.
All of the above. None of it. We don't care about any of it.
Is she still doing that sex toy
Candy Coated Nights? I think so. It's you.
Okay, so
Luda.
I'm back.
Luda.
Luda was being a good citizen.
Oh.
And he decided to join the efforts to raise funds for a Cincinnati children's theater. It is called Emory Theater Building that they are trying to renovate. And he donated $50,000 to this cause.
Nice.
Yeah. Girl, the total restoration, not renovation. I'm sorry. Okay. The total restoration budget, Miss Girl, $48 million. Now, what are y'all putting in here? I'm confused.
You're going to tear it down and rebuild again.
They're almost there. That's the crazy part. They have raised currently $30 million.
You kidding me? Will somebody pay my mortgage this month? For real.
This month and every month, if you've got it like
for
that.
Real.
But yeah, so they made a post. The Emory Theater made a post about, their theater updates. An anonymous person gifted $1.5 million, and then it says $50,000 gift from Ludacris.
Wow, nice,
very good. Yeah, so he's doing very good stuff. He's big into philanthropy.
Anyway, yes, he is, which I love. All right, well, Jamie Foxx was trending, and not because he's still alive.
It's
for another reason.
Okay, I'm ready to hear it.
He posted on Instagram. I think it's Instagram, girl. I can never tell. It is Instagram. I can tell by the bubble at the heart at the bottom. He posted, it says, they killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? Hashtag fake friends. Hashtag fake love.
Not taking shots at Diddy.
No. I don't know.
The love, that's what struck me.
Fake love, or just as fake love as in friends.
He calls
the love you have for a friend. He does. You're right.
Go on.
Okay. Damn, I didn't even think about that. Well, you know how you can see people that like the post. Jennifer Aniston liked it. Okay.
Oh,
white Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Well, people started coming at Jamie because they were saying that this was an anti-Semitic post.
Now,
he said
how?
They killed this dude named Jesus. What they gonna do? What will think what they'll do to you? So people are thinking that he's talking about Jewish people. He's not. He's just saying they, as in people, if they'll kill Jesus, they'll hurt you. Like what they gonna do to you? If they'll do that to our Lord and Savior, what they gonna do to me? That's where he's getting at. And people, yeah, it was very strange. But this is white people who love to fly off the handle, okay? So then I guess Jennifer Aniston started catching flack because she liked the post. So then she posted and said, "This really makes me sick. I did not like this post on purpose or by accident. And more importantly, I want to be clear to my friends and anyone hurt by this showing up in their feeds. I do not support any form of anti-Semitism. And I truly don't tolerate hate of any kind, period."
Why are we even talking about this?
Take your dried up ass back to your friends group because we don't care. Now, are your dogs barking? I was going to say, what am I hearing? Get them. You know, James is probably down there scurrying. Put pillows on their faces. If y'all hear barking, shut up.
It's all three of them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm confused about what you're saying.
Okay. About Jennifer Aniston?
Yes.
Okay.
So she was saying she didn't like the post on purpose or on accident.
That's what she said. And instead of coming to his defense like, y'all, that's not what he meant. Because you liked the post. So you clearly got what he meant by it. You
understood what he was saying.
You're taking the route of, I would never support anti-Semitism. And I don't tolerate hate of any kind. Instead of just being like, y'all missed what he was trying to say. But I would never, support that. She's just kind of throwing him under the bus a little bit. And
I don't know if I took it as that.
Okay.
The way that I took it, because I don't think she's going to speak for Jamie. Mm-hmm. Like I also wouldn't have spoken for Jamie. That's not what he meant. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have said that because, maybe everybody else interpreted it the right way and I interpreted it the wrong way. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But the way that I'm hearing it is her saying, I like the post. Okay. But then also I don't support any of that. So you're getting on me for no reason and y'all can hush. What I'm going to do is speak for myself and, myself only. That's what I got out of it. If that's not what she meant,
well, that's most of the internet thought what I thought. Maybe a few thought what you thought. He did put out an apology. He said, "I want to apologize to the Jewish community and everyone who was offended by my post. I now know my choice of words have caused offense and I'm sorry. That was never my intent. To clarify, I was betrayed by a fake friend and that's what I meant by they, not anything more. I only have love in my heart for everyone. I love and support the Jewish community. My deepest apologies to anyone who was offended. Nothing but love always, Jamie Foxx."
Not jumping on him as soon as we realize he's alive and well. What?
He was like, "Put me back in the hospital. Put me back on. Put me back on. Put me back on mute."
He's gonna say, "I'm about to disappear again." And then
put me back on mute so these niggas can't find me. Yeah,
girl,
I thought that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I know.
People read so deep into shit stuff. It's not even
correct.
It's not even worth the hassle.
Correct. I said. Okay, what we got up next? I don't want to go too long for our listeners. No.
Okay, so this is an update.
Okay.
Cardi B. Mic throw.
Yeah.
So basically at the show, in the video, we saw her immediately reactionary style throw the mic at the person who tossed that liquid at her on stage.
Yes.
The mic connected. Well, the mic also ricocheted and hit someone next to the person who threw the liquid of the cup. Could it have been that hard? No, but they were the ones who wanted to sue.
Oh, okay.
And basically the her lawyers, because they're the best lawyers in town, if you didn't
clearly
said, you have no case. She didn't do nothing wrong. Sorry.
Right.
Well, the case was dropped, and so she will not. It was supposed to be for battery. She will not be charged with criminal battery. She is scot-free.
She was defending herself.
Yeah.
If you watch that video, she reacted so quickly. I mean, there was like no thought, thinking, just a reaction. Like, you threw something at me, I'm gonna throw something back at you, and this is what I got in my hand. Yeah, it was like I'm defending myself. Girl, it's funny that you actually bring up the microphone, because I saw this earlier and I was like, you lying. Well, and I'm hoping that this microphone, I'm hoping that this wasn't the person that tried to sue her. They're auctioning off the microphone on eBay. Okay. It was originally, the microphone itself was valued at $1,000, which I was like, what kind of microphone is this? But
it's already too much.
Yeah. It was originally valued at $1,000, and somebody got the microphone. I'm hoping it's not the person that tried to sue her and then is now auctioning off the microphone. But
no, it's not.
Oh, it's somebody else?
Yeah, I think it's the company that either provides the equipment.
Oh, so they got the microphone back.
Yeah.
Okay, now that makes more sense. Okay, let me explain it, and then I'll tell you why that makes more sense. So they started the bid at $500 on eBay, and they said that 100% of the profit from the sales of the mic would be evenly split between 2 Vegas charities.
Yes.
Okay. Bitch, I guess more people found out about this auction. There have been 61 participants so far. Okay. It started off at $500. It's now at $85,000. You think they're going to give away 100% of them proceeds still? I'd be salty.
I mean, I hope they do.
I'd be salty.
Because they said they would. But
yeah. Who going to hold them to it?
People get...
Interesting. They are also sending the microphone with a written up thing saying, like, this was the microphone on the video shown worldwide, thrown by Cardi B, like an authentication type of.
Mm-hmm. It's funny to me, to be honest. It's like it's funny. The mic throw heard around the world.
Heard around the world. Yeah. The whole nation saw this video. It's like,
that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of throwing bows, Joseline Hernandez, this is an update on her.
Okay.
Her status.
She under the jail yet?
Huh?
Is she under the jail yet?
Not quite. Okay. But she's headed there shortly. Okay, so this is an update. This is an update about the brawl she had with Big Lex, which I found out that they did have a prior relationship. Big Lex was a former contestant on Joseline's show, Joseline's Cabaret, bitch. I don't know what this show is, so I'm assuming that maybe they had prior beef from there.
Oh, okay.
Joseline's Cabaret. Has anyone seen it?
Never heard of it. What's it on, Tubi? What's it on, for real?
I don't know.
Never heard of it. Okay.
Me neither.
VH1.
Anywho.
Probably. Okay. Somebody will tell us.
Somebody, that's what I'm hoping. Please.
Somebody's watching it, yeah.
Do. Yeah. Now someone's car alarm is going off. Am I in the ghetto? What's happening here?
We may be able to hear it on. You guys may be able to hear it, but I can't hear it. Oh, that's all right. We're in the hood now.
That's how it's feeling. Okay, so
Joseline. Joseline.
Yes, girl. I had a brain fart.
A brain freeze. Yeah.
So she is facing 2 felony charges.
She should.
Battery, trespassing, and resisting with an officer with violence charges.
Okay.
She has agreed to enter a pretrial release program, but she's not able to leave the Miami-Dade, Florida area, Miami-Dade, Broward, or Palm Beach counties without permission from the court.
Damn.
She was also ordered to not own any weapons or maintain contact with Big Lex, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But so, yeah, she gonna go to trial, and she's probably gonna be locked up at least for a little bit, I would assume. 2 felonies.
Whoa.
And one of it was against officers.
Yeah, and that was on camera, so yeah.
They had the body cam turned on that day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
yeah, they said make sure
not going to look good for her.
Not at all. An update on Jonathan Majors. Tracy actually told me about this right before we were about to court. Are y'all talking about Jonathan Majors? I was like, no. I saw something pop up about his court day being postponed, but I was like, oh, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then he told me why, and then he sent me the article. It was kind of hard to find. I don't know why I couldn't find this specific. Anywho, he went to court Thursday for the domestic violence trial against old girl. It has been postponed to at least September 6th.
Okay.
Because she cannot be found. Mm-hmm. So allegedly they are trying to get her for assault because she was the initial aggressor in the situation, which they've kind of buried that lead.
Yeah.
And so they're now trying to get her for assault, and they say that she has left the country.
So she's fleeing.
Mm-hmm. She's fleeing the country.
Well, in that case, charges should be dropped.
Let it go. Exactly. They should be dropped, but they want to get her for assault too. So, right. But yeah, I guess the charges against him should be dropped.
They should be dropped.
So they pushed it. They pushed it back until at least September 6th.
Now, but she's not the only one who has
correct
stuff against him, right?
Correct. But I don't know if anybody else is taking him to court as of yet. I don't know.
Oh, so people were just like, yeah, he did.
They came forward.
Mm-hmm. I still hold out some hope that he's actually a good guy.
I know, me too. But it goes kind of along with the Lizzo thing. Like, there's got to be some truth to this. There's too many people that came out, and it's like accusations from like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like with the Lizzo thing, there's so many different examples, and it's so specific, and it's more than one person all banding together for this, lawsuit that I feel like, yeah. With this, to me, it sounds pretty vague. It's just like, yeah, he did this, and this.
No, there were specifics. We never did come on and like read them all from people, but there were a lot of people that came forward with specific stories of like how he wronged them.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, I'll just take it as.
Yeah. We'll just see how it plays out in court, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But I do still have some hope.
Me too. I know. Because we're engaged, you know what I mean, to be married. So Megan Good's like all in the way. It's like, ooh.
So she's just a placeholder?
Yeah, she's a placeholder. So he doesn't. So nobody tries to get at him while I'm here with the family.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Now, how does that work?
Well, it works for us. It's our situation. You got another update?
They fucking right. Okay.
That's fine.
Your girl Doja Cat being weird.
Uh-oh. Well, that's what she does best, sis.
Speaking of losing followers.
Oh, no. This
bitch loves to ruin her own career.
Oh, no.
So this is on the heels of, I took that from you. The stuff that we talked about last week with her basically hating her fucking fans and dating a guy that sounds terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she tweeted, my life, my rules, my style, my attitude.
Bitch, what is this, JC Penney's?
Love, out.
Get your live, laugh, love, laughter,
get
family
out of here. What? So then someone responded. So this is like a running thread at this point. Okay. Someone responds, and their name is Doja.cat.iran.
Oh boy. Oh, she got fans everywhere.
And it's a picture of her. So I'm wondering if it's like a fan account.
Fan page, yeah.
It says, I want to hear you say, in parentheses, I do love you guys. As usual, you say to your fans. That I don't think that's what they meant to say, but basically, we want to hear that you actually love us. Okay. She responds.
Oh, it's going to be so mean.
She says, I don't though, because I don't even know y'all. Wow. Someone else responds to that and says, and we don't know you. but we have supported you through thick and thin. Mind you, you'd be nothing without us. You'd be working at a grocery store making songs on fucking GarageBand, Miss High School Dropout.
Oh, I got a bone to pick. And you struck me wrong. And you got the wrong one. Now, what did Doja say to her? Because I know she responded.
She responded, of course. Mm-hmm. She said, nobody forced you. I don't know why you're talking to me like you're my mother, bitch. You sound like a crazy person. Mm-hmm. Oh, and to clarify, remember last week when she was like, using my government name as your username is
somebody must have actually been using that.
Somebody did have that her actual name as their.
Got it. Yeah, and that is creepy.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, but.
Well, Miss Girl, she has lost a total of, girl, it was the Social Blade. It's a website, a statistics website.
Cool.
There's a chart of how many followers she's losing per day.
Oh, wow.
The total is 566,040 Instagram followers that she's lost within the past 30 days. 300,000 of those followers were lost in the immediate aftermath of her controversial tweets against her fans. They said, bye, we're jumping ship.
How many does she have total, Dina?
Let's see what she's got now.
It doesn't mean as much when you have millions, but I mean, that's over half a million. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you had the number pulled up. That's fine. I was just curious.
No, I'm on here now. Oh, shit. No, it's a drop in the bucket at this point.
Okay.
She has 25.5 million followers.
Oh, wow. Yes, that's nothing. But think about it, though. Even if she has that many fans, 500,000 people saying, I'm good. That's a lot.
It's significant.
Yeah. And it will only, and that's just in the last 30 days. That only tells you like where she's going, because it's going to get worse. She don't know when to shut up.
She doesn't. Mm-mm. She does not. You're correct.
Damn. Well, let's switch it up, shall we? Okay.
Switch up.
Bitch, I'm too old for that.
So nice we had to do it twice.
Yeah, this one was in high demand. People enjoyed this one.
Yeah. And we'll keep thinking of new ones, so.
Yeah, I'm too old for that. We're doing it again. We're circling to drive back. Yeah. Encore. People ask for an encore. They want more. So here we have it. And I actually had some. So you're welcome.
Oh, good. You want to go first?
Sure. Okay. Something I know I'm too old for. A blue drink. A blue drink or cocktail. No. If it's blue, it's going to hurt my stomach. And I'm not going to like the taste anyways. So
that's a guarantee, because your only flavor options here are blue raspberry, which has always been a gag me.
Yep.
Or it's never going to be blueberry. It's going to be blue raspberry or, girl, what was
cacao.
That? Hypnotic.
What is it?
Something bullshit.
Cacao. What's it called?
Cacao is like a chocolate almost.
Oh, shit. Then what am I thinking of?
Curacao?
Is that blue?
Oh.
It don't matter.
No,
a blue drink. No, never. No. I won't do it. I've ordered drinks before and didn't know it was going to be blue. I'm not drinking it. It's going to fuck me up, and I don't want any parts. And it's disgusting.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, God. That's a good one, sis.
Thank you.
Something I am absolutely too old for. Excessive heat. I live in Texas, which is basically hell's butthole, but I make sure that if I'm going somewhere, I'm like, oh, is it an inside? Is there inside seating? I'm not sitting on the patio. If it's over 100 degrees, I don't care how many misting fans you've got.
That sounds terrible.
I'm sitting on the inside.
Correct.
Because I'm not going to be sweating trying to enjoy this meal. Mm-hmm. That's also hot.
Mm-hmm. No, I hear you.
Yikes. The answer is no.
The answer is no. And you can miss me with that. Ooh. Very good, sis.
Thank you.
Another thing I'm too old for, pretending to be interested. I'm not doing that no more. If I'm not interested, I'm going to say calls. No. I've heard your calls. Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
Because I have come to this realization as well.
Okay.
If I'm not interested in talking to someone or being friends with someone, I'm not going to do it. No, and I have an example, but I want you to go ahead and explain your part of it.
That's it. Okay. I'm not doing it. If I'm not interested, I'm going to just come out and tell you, you know what? I'll pass on this one.
Yeah. Oh, easy for me to do it now.
I'm not worried about your feelings.
I used to feel that, like
pressure.
I should. The pressure. Yeah. Well, I have a friend who has another friend that I used to work with, and she feels like she's friends with me, but bitch, we ain't friends. Right?
Okay.
Her personality is too much for me.
Okay.
And that's me saying that.
Yeah.
And so this other person always wants to join that third person in. I'm like, I'm not interested. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
If you want to hang with me solo, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
But we don't need to make this a thing.
Don't put me in the same room with them. I'm good. Mm-hmm.
And my friend would ask like, oh, why? What don't you like about her? I was just like, she's just too much. And I just don't feel like I have to be around her if I don't want to.
Correct.
And I don't want to.
Yeah.
So
that's my choice. What did Doja say? My choice, my decision, my right. JC Penney's always on your side.
Not always on your side. Stop. Okay.
Very good.
Another thing I am too old for.
Mm-hmm.
Long lines.
I
don't care what we waiting on.
What if it's to meet the Lord?
What's the situation looking like? Who all gonna be there? That's what I'm gonna text.
Who all finna be there?
They gonna say the Lord is here and he's waiting. You better get in line. I'm gonna say who all gonna be there? Because
the Lord, girl. That's all you need to know.
I just don't have it in me. I used to be a line gra.
Yeah.
Didn't care about waiting in a line. Like, this is about to be so fun.
Mm-hmm. I want to walk right in.
I'm ready to walk in and then have a seat almost immediately.
Yes, that's it. That's the thing. Mm-hmm.
I'm not standing around.
Just even standing up inside. I want seating. I don't want to stand up and have a drink and just stand there. I want to sit down and be comfortable wherever I'm at.
And I want the seat to be adjacent to the floor. I'm not sitting in a tall, high booster seat either.
Leaning, uncomfortable, not stable.
Sliding out. Hips too wide. Sliding.
It's too big.
Not doing it.
Yeah.
I prioritize my comfort at all times.
At all times. Yeah, we have to. We have to. Right. Yikes. Okay, very good. Very good. Take us out, sis. This was a long one, but it was good. That Lizzo shit had to be discussed.
I had to. And it needed all the details in it. So.
It really did.
Thanks for hanging in there with us, guys.
Yeah. Don't act like y'all ain't enjoyed it. Yeah.
And don't be a stranger, okay? Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at SLMTY Podcast. Join our Facebook group, which is open to everybody. It's SLMTY Podcast group.
Yep.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel to support us. You ain't even got to watch it on there. Just
we prefer you not, actually.
Right. And it is also SLMTY Podcast. We had 2 listener suggestions today and they were excellent.
Yeah.
You can be one of those people. Please tag us, send us a DM if you see something that you're just like, oh, I want to hear them talk about this. They need to cover this. Let us know and we'll do it. And before you leave, whichever app you are using to watch or listen to us, leave us a 5-star review and 5-star rating and a glowing review. Thank you.
Thank you. Don't forget to buy a tumbler. They're not going to be on sale for much longer. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.